Independence Day was celebrated in Kolkata, then the capital of British India. The first Indian flag was made of khadi, a homespun cloth that was associated with the Indian independence movement. The Indian national flag is the only national flag in the world that has a religious symbol on it. The Ashoka Chakra in the Indian flag is a Buddhist symbol, but it is also a symbol of the Mauryan Empire, which ruled India from the 3rd century BC to the 2nd century CE. The Indian national flag is not allowed to be flown at night unless it is floodlit. It is considered a crime to fly the Indian national flag upside down. The Indian national flag is not allowed to be used for commercial purposes. The Indian national flag is not allowed to be used as a costume or for any other frivolous purpose. The Indian national flag must be treated with respect and should not be defaced or damaged in any way. The Indian national flag must be flown at half-mast on days of national mourning. The Indian national flag is not allowed to be flown on private property unless it is flying from a flagpole that is at least 10 feet tall. The Indian national flag is not allowed to be flown on a vehicle unless the vehicle is a government vehicle or a vehicle that is used for official purposes. The Indian national flag is not allowed to be flown in a procession unless the procession is a government procession or a procession that is used for official purposes. The Indian national flag is not allowed to be flown in a protest or demonstration unless the protest or demonstration is a peaceful protest or demonstration. The Indian national flag is not allowed to be flown in a foreign country unless it is flying from a government building or a building that is used for official purposes. The Indian national flag is not allowed to be flown in a commercial establishment unless the commercial establishment is owned or operated by the government. The Indian national flag is not allowed to be used as a logo or trademark. The Indian national flag is not allowed to be used in any way that is disrespectful or offensive. The Indian national flag is a symbol of India's independence and unity, and it should be treated with respect. On Independence Day, it is customary for people to sing the national anthem, Jana Gana Mana, and to recite the national pledge. There are many Independence Day parades and celebrations held throughout India on August 15. The Prime Minister of India gives a speech on Independence Day from the ramparts of the Red Fort. Independence Day is a national holiday in India. India's Independence Day is a time to celebrate the country's freedom and to remember the sacrifices that were made to achieve it. It is also a time to reflect on India's progress and to look to the future with hope. The Indian national flag was designed by Pingali Venkaiah, a freedom fighter from Andhra Pradesh. The first time the Indian national flag was hoisted in public was on August 7, 1906 at Parsi Bagan Square in Kolkata. The Indian national flag was adopted by the Constituent Assembly of India on July 22, 1947. The first Prime Minister of India, Jawaharlal Nehru, gave the first Independence Day speech from the ramparts of the Red Fort on August 15, 1947. The Indian national flag is made of khadi, a homespun cloth that was associated with the Indian independence movement. The three colors of the Indian national flag represent courage and sacrifice: saffron, faith and chivalry, green, and peace, white. The Ashoka Chakra in the middle of the Indian flag is a 24-spoke wheel that represents the Buddhist Dharma Chakra or wheel of law. The Indian national anthem, Jana Gana Mana, was composed by Rabindranath Tagore in 1911. The Indian national song, Vande Mataram, is part of the Bengali novel Anandamath by Bankim Chandra Chatterjee. India's Independence Day was not celebrated on August 15, 1947, because the country was in a state of chaos following the partition. The first official Independence Day celebrations took place on January 26, 1950, when India became a republic. Hindi is not the national language of India. The Constitution of India recognizes 22 official languages, including Hindi, English, Bengali, Marathi, Gujarati, Tamil, Telugu, and Malayalam. The Indian flag is manufactured in only one place in India, the National Flag Factory in Delhi. Five other countries celebrate their independence on August 15: Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Nepal, and the Maldives. The Indian independence movement was inspired by the American and French revolutions. Mahatma Gandhi, also known as Gandhiji, was the leader of the Indian independence movement. Bhagat Singh, Chandrasekhar Azad, and Sukhdev Thapar were three of the most famous freedom fighters of the Indian independence movement. The Jallianwala Bagh massacre was a major turning point in the Indian independence movement. The Quit India movement was a major protest against British rule in India. The Indian National Congress was the main political party of the Indian independence movement. The Simon Commission was a British commission that was sent to India to investigate the possibility of self-government for India. The Cripps Mission was a British mission that was sent to India to negotiate with the Indian National Congress about the future of India. The Cabinet Mission was a British mission that was sent to India to negotiate with the Indian National Congress and the Muslim League about the future of India. The Mountbatten Plan was the plan that was used to partition India and create Pakistan. The Indian independence movement was a long and bloody struggle, but it ultimately succeeded in achieving India's freedom. India is a young country with a bright future, and Independence Day is a time to reaffirm the country's commitment to democracy, secularism, and development. May India continue to progress and prosper, and may all Indians enjoy the fruits of independence.